morning, Doctor. My name is EshikaParuchuri, and I'm a junior at the Woodbridge Academy Magnet School in New Jersey. I would like to begin by thanking you for joining me in this initiative. My main objective is to educate and empower adolescents around the world to help them construct a healthier lifestyle by working with experienced doctors across various specializations around the world. In addition to promoting health education, I hope to inspire interested teens to pursue careers in the field of medicine and healthcare, not just as future leaders, but as individuals who are prepared to respond to urgent public health challenges from everyday medical needs to global crises like the COVID-19 pandemic. Welcome to the Healthy Teens podcast. I hope you are keeping well. This month, I'm joined by Dr. Jeffrey Freed, who specializes in general surgery. He has vast experience in this field, working as a surgeon and clinical professor at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai in New York. He also holds a master's degree in the field of public health. And for this episode, we'll be focusing on general surgery facts, public health issues that concern teenagers, as well as the steps that can be taken to have a healthy lifestyle. And now, Dr. Freed, can you give us a little background regarding your experience in this field?
I've been practicing medicine for 5 decades as a general surgeon. I am a product of public education. I graduated from Brooklyn College and Downstate Medical School. I was very fortunate in a time where my education was available at reasonable cost, unlike today where education has become a real onerous undertaking. But I've been lucky and I've been in Mount Sinai since the beginning of my internship, which, as I said, was almost 5 decades, and have enjoyed every moment of it.
How do you believe surgery connects to public health overall?
Surgery is very often an unaddressed problem that people have, either because they're unaware that they have a surgical problem or that the access is lacking for them to actually get treatment. As far as their knowledge is concerned, patients are often what we call medically illiterate. They have not had any background education in basic healthcare. Unfortunately, a lot of the inner city schools and public schools in general have done away with their what we used to call hygiene or health programs at the high school level, where young people learn about basic medical knowledge, which I think is essential for people to actually be able to go into their adulthood and be able to care for themselves, essentially. And there are a myriad of problems out there that young people face. And when I say young people, anybody under 30 is a young person. The biggest problem of which is obesity, which is epidemic in our country today.
What inspired you to become a surgeon?
I wasn't good at anything else. I knew I was going to be a surgeon very early on. It was something that really appealed to me. The whole idea of having a problem, right? Creating a plan, executing the plan, and watch the patient get better in a finite space of time was so appealing to me. And I couldn't imagine doing anything else. But accepting that this is a difficult life you choose. This is not a simple life. In fact, becoming a doctor is not a simple life. And you have to be, what the advice I give people is become a doctor if you love it. If you don't love it, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it for other reasons. You have to do it because of love. It has to be what you really want to be. And it's more than a job. It's a life. It's a lifestyle. Different than everybody else's lifestyle. Okay? You're never off. You're always a doctor. I mean, you're attorney, you lie on the beach in St. Bart's and nobody's phone rings. If you're a doctor, your phone rings. It's a different life. The expectations are different. People have different expectations of doctors than anybody else. Right? That this is it. I don't know what to tell you. Again, if you don't love it, don't do it. It's too hard, too tedious, too many years, right? Most people wind up with significant debt, which is difficult to pay off, changes your whole life. And too many people are unhappy because they didn't go into it because they loved it. They thought it was a good idea. It has to be more than just a good idea. It has to be something that you want to dedicate yourself to for the next 50 years. It's a long time.
Yeah.
And most doctors retire in their late 60s, and you make your decision when you're 21. So it's almost 50 years between the time you make a decision and the time you're going to hang up your spurs. And you better love it. Or it's going to be a tough 50 years.
Surgery is always the last resort.
False. I mean, things that if you have a hole in the intestine, it's the first resort. You don't close the hole, the patient dies. There's no other treatment that will save the patient except closing the hole. So very often it is the only way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's at the other end of the spectrum is a quality of life issue. If I am a stonemason and I have a hernia and I can't work because every time I wield that hammer I get pain in my groin, then the best thing to do is fix the hernia. And he goes back to work in 6 weeks and he's fine.